and with these hot temperatures, you may be looking for a way to cool off. For a lot of people, that means heading to the pool, but it's important to do that safely. A new CDC study reveals drowning deaths are on the rise. In fact, drowning is the #1 cause of death for children ages 1 to 4 in the U.S., according to that new study. Joining us live to talk about some important safety measures is physician assistant Amanda Joy with MedStar Health. Good morning to you. We appreciate you being with us. You know, these statistics kind of put a pit in your stomach, tough to listen to. I want to talk about how quickly this can happen. We've seen, videos, home videos. Sometimes it's when people and parents are even sitting around the pool and maybe they're just distracted. So talk about how quickly a situation like this can unfold.
It's really seconds. You can just look away for just a moment, and particularly a child can be at risk. So some major risk factors that we see are children less than 5, when alcohol is involved, if the supervising adult is distracted. Our devices unfortunately distract us more often, which may be contributing to the rise in cases. Risk-taking behavior. So if we're having a big belly flop contest or something where someone could get injured, that actually does increase our risk of drowning. And then, of course, alcohol. If adults are drinking, particularly those under the age of 45, are at higher risk for drowning.
And what can we do to prevent this from happening? I mean, what tips do you have for parents who are maybe supervising, or really anyone heading to water this summer?
Well, if you own a pool, we definitely want you to think about getting a pool alarm, making sure the fence is secured with locks that are child safety locks around a pool, just so that no one wanders in accidentally. Try to remind yourself not to be distracted if you're supervising the children at the pool. Make sure that they get swimming lessons, and at minimum, they know how to get to the side of the pool and get themselves out of the pool. And another big thing is learn CPR. If you are able to give CPR quickly, the chances of survival are dramatically increased. And we've moved to hands-only CPR for most things, but this is one of those cases where we do want to give those rescue breaths as well.
And just have a couple of seconds left, but I do want to ask you before we go, what about the beach? What are some safety tips you have swimming in the ocean versus the pool?
But we have to think about things like rip currents and the amount of people that are on the beach. So just that extra eye on children. And if you do get into a rip current, they recommend that you don't swim against it. Swim along the shore, and get yourself to a point where you can get yourself back to the beach.
All right, some great advice there for the summer. Amanda Joy with MedStar Health, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.